Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode. Today we're going to talk about how you differentiate your product, your Amazon FBA product, like a seasoned seller. I'm very excited about today's topic and I think it's going to be beneficial to a lot of you, especially for those who are in the process of finding their product and thinking about how to make it better and how to have an edge on your competition, which is a really important aspect of your business and a very important aspect and a step on your process of finding a really profitable product. So I really wanted to come out here today and explain to you about differentiation, what's differentiation, why it's important, how you differentiate, where are the places where you can find differentiation, and many things that we can discuss. We can have live demo and everything to be able to help you to understand differentiation a little bit better and to be able to succeed and find something really fits your budget and fits and aligns with your product that you would like to launch, which is really important. But before we do that, if you're new to the channel, my name is Saad Basim. I'm an Amazon FBA seller that I help people on that field. If you want to learn more about Amazon FBA and how to make money online, please subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, join, hit the like button, and also please join our free Facebook group where we have a lot of people that really having very advanced discussions and helping each other to achieve their own goals. So that's been done. Let's talk today about differentiation, guys. And I think differentiation is very important. And I think now summer is the best time for you guys to launch a product, to find a product, differentiate it, start sourcing it so you can be ready for Q4. I know we're still only in August, but trust me, now is the time to do it so you can have enough breathing time or breathing space where you can launch a product comfortably with the lowest cost possible to rank and be prepared for Q4, which is huge volume. Q4 basically is the holiday season for those who doesn't know what's Q4, and that's where actually a lot of sales happens on Amazon, and a lot of sellers makes really big profits in that specific time. So differentiation, guys, why it's important. Differentiation, only few factors why it's important. One of them, you'll be able to charge more for your product, which is really something good, so you can have a bigger net profit. The second thing, you can add more perceived value to your product with the little things that you add to your product or differentiate the product. Can you add a big perceived value that the consumer and the buyer, when looks at it, they think they're getting a very good deal, even if it's cost you a little bit, which is really huge. And thirdly, it's going to help you to have an easier time to launch your product, especially when you start with a zero review, not much reviews, not much authority on your listing, which is going to help you a lot when you differentiate very well. So differentiation, in my opinion, it comes in three forms, and I'm going to explain them to you, and also I'm going to show you a demo about them. And if you stay until the end, guys, I'm going to share with you a really important tip. Trust me, you don't want to miss it. It's really beautiful tool that's really going to help you a lot. So stick to the end and you won't be disappointed. Now, the three forms of differentiation. The first one is variation. So variation comes in a form of colors, sizes. It could be a quantity like 2-pack, 3-pack, 6-pack. And then the second differentiation is going to be a bundling or an add-on. So I'm selling a product, let's say a camera. I can give a selfie stick or a tripod or anything that's related to the product that I'm selling, which is really important. And the third part of differentiation, which is the most expensive and the riskiest part, is customization. Customization is basically finding a product and you would like to change the physical appearance of the product, or changing some mechanical stuff in the product, or anything that in the product that requires you to you might need to build a mold or pay for a mold, or getting R&D involved, which is research and development, to get more technology in it. It takes longer time, is riskier, but if you do it right, you can really benefit a lot, because you're going to have an edge. You're going to be the only person that has this product, and if anybody else who's going to come in the market, is going to take them that much of a time to replicate what you have done, what took you a long time, and by then you already establish your authority in the business, in the platform. You establish your PPC, your reviews, your fan base, and you will be able to charge really significant comparing to other people who are selling a generic product. But this is riskier. I really don't recommend it for beginners. I think this is something you can do later on once you are more advanced, once you have the experience, so you don't risk a lot. And also I'm going to show you today also how to differentiate, where you can find those ideas. We're going to talk about Amazon platform, how you find them there, and at the same time we're going to talk about a few resources, how you find them from outside differentiation. And let's get to it instead of keep talking, and let's get to it, guys. Give me a second here and I'm going to do it. All right, guys, this is I have few products here for you guys to see what type of differentiation we're talking about. Now, the first differentiation here we're talking about, guys, is colors. So if you see this listing is selling cooling towel for instant relief, cool bowling, fitness, yoga. So is a sport towel that people use. But look here, his way of differentiation is having multiple colors, which helps the client when it comes to the listing to have multiple variation that they can find their favorite color or their favorite design, which increase their chances of buying a product on the listing. For sure has some disadvantages as well, where you need to consider the fact that you need a bigger budget because you need to buy all this products and different ASINs, different quantity. That means different campaigns you need to run. There's a lot of challenges comes with it, but if you do it right, it could be very well. I do not like this kind of differentiation because it requires a lot of budget and a lot of time to make it happen. But it's one way of differentiation, and it's really effective if you do it right. Now, this is one form of differentiation, which is the variation aspect with colors. And think about variation, guys. It's like you going to one place and finding multiple versions of that product and multiple choices that really is going to help you. Like, for example, if you go into Walmart, okay, you go to Walmart, has everything. So you're going to go there, you're going to pick up a lot, anything you want, you get them in, and you're good to go, instead of going to specialty store where you're going to find a few things. So it becomes more tempting for you to go to Walmart and buy things because they offer a lot of variety and a lot of variation, which is really important and is really effective way of doing it. Now, the second way, which is here, is the same thing with colors. These guys are doing all kind of. So this is another way of differentiation, which is here the guy is doing basically, he's combining two together. He's combining the two-pack, a set of two, and also he's offering all kind of colors. The same thing as the first one, but is multiple, which is he added two. So basically the quantity plus he's doing the colors. Now, the third way, as I told you guys, which is basically in variation, which is quantity. So look at this people here, what they're doing. They're selling 12 count, 3 count, and 6 count. So 3-pack, 6-pack, and 12-pack, which is increase your chances of selling multiple units at the same time. It's true you will sell more at a little bit of a lower price, but your profit margin is much bigger, especially with these small price items. Like if you come here, sell one unit, it's going to cost you $5-6, let's say, to sell it. That means you will make what, $1 or $2 is not enough profit. But if you have combined quantity and you combine them together, you'll be able to sell more, but your profit margin is going to be higher. So it's kind of wholesaling here, but this is the other type of variation, which is the count. And also you have here also sizes, which is usually is going to be size is going to be in dresses, which is I'm going to touch now on right away. But before that, we have this guy also, which is offering a 4-pack, and also is adding multiple colors which is combining two kind of variation, which is multiple quantity and multiple colors. Now let's say, for example, we're looking for dresses. So let's see here. Let's go here and let's say woman dress, and always don't forget to go all in here. Okay, and let's see. I'm just gonna go very fast just to show you the sizes, and that's all this kind of variation that I'm telling you requires you a lot of money upfront and multiple ASINs and a lot of things to manage. But here, look, X small, small, medium, large, extra large, double, extra large, and all the stuff that you need to have. So imagine if you have all the sizes or quantities and plus you have colors. Imagine how many matches on variation you need to have just to make it happen, which is really a lot. So this is the size. Now let's talk about bundling. This is my favorite part of differentiation, which is bundling. Getting a product and getting something that's related to the product, which is here. If you look at that, this is the main product, which is the bicycle saddle, and also he's giving everything else. So he's giving the cover, he's giving the wrenches, he's giving other tightener stuff. This are the freebies. Now, how they executed this idea, if it's really good enough, or is it really the right way? I'm not sure here. I think if I would do it, I will have this item and have those freebies on the side. A little bit I'll go in the gray area and I'll put like bonus or something to make it pop, because here it doesn't look what he's getting for free. So I mean, even they're selling very well, I think they could have made it a little bit much better. But this is what's the add-on is the similar with this product, which is, look at this. He's giving those fishing gear set, and then he's giving all the stuff free with it. Now I see, as again, see plus, he's just putting everything everywhere. I think has to be the start of the product, and then you have what you're giving for free, so the consumer knows what exactly he's getting, which is really important. But that's another subject for today. Now, and also customization, guys, which is a product. Let's say, for example, this one. If you see here, he says, hey, maybe, I'm not sure if he did it or not, but it's something, let's say, hey, a regular design, it's like this, but he went and he made it a little bit better, and then he added a little bit more springs, maybe made it more comfortable. That could be a little bit of differentiation. That differentiation, if it's not available on Alibaba, he's going there to ask the manufacturer to do it for them, which is really important. And if he does it, will have an edge on other competitors. And here also, if you see, this guy is doing both. He's doing the color and which is this guy is doing here. See, this one, I think it looks better. This one, for me, it looks a little bit better if he has it a little bit better done. He has the colors plus he has the bundle, which is the best of both worlds. And he didn't overdo it. He do only 2 colors. I think it's perfect. I think it's amazing, and I think that's the way you need to do it. Now, so customization, as I said, is changing the physical product. Maybe he added this hole, okay, in the middle for more breathing. Maybe he made the cushion a little bit thicker. Maybe he added, let's say here, maybe he added those springs to make it better. Maybe thicker springs. Maybe a little bit not as bouncy. All this stuff really happens. And the other thing, which is here, if you see this light, this little light here. So if I come increase it here, look at this light, guys. He maybe added this reflection thing. So see, all the stuff you add to the product becomes customization part. Now, we talked about what type of differentiation out there, so it can make you think, especially when people now today in summer and August, everyone enjoying the last kind of month of summer before back to school. You're working your bum, you're working your behind to make sure things happen, and you're working your business. I really want to give you an edge today and make sure that you're really having a head start and you'll be able to implement those tactics right away. So let's talk about how you differentiate and where to find them. Now, the first part of differentiation, where you find them, guys, is going to be infrequently bought together. It's the most important. I think you'll be able to find very good things But now, about differentiation, guys. When you do differentiation, please, 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 do not go ahead. If you see this product cost you, let's say $5, do not have an add-on that costs $3. It doesn't make sense, okay? So something you need to be aware of. You need to make sure whatever your profit margin is in a money-wise, okay, monetary-wise, like $15, $20, you can add a product that add on for $1 or $2 max, okay? If you have something that sells, you buy it for $8 or $10, maybe 50 cents, 75 cents to add value to it. Do not over exaggerate with it, because it will hurt you, will hurt your profit margin, and you won't be able to sell it as much, because even with the higher price margin that you're looking for to do, it's not going to happen in the beginning. It's going to happen maybe 3 months or 6 months later. Once you establish your reviews, once you establish your ranking, then you'll be able to ask for more. For the beginning, you cannot do that. So you want to make sure you have enough cushion and do not overdo it. And the other thing about differentiation, do not, if your product is small, do not go ahead and find your differentiation to be bigger than your product, the actual product, because that means you need to change the packaging itself. Packaging size, you differentiate it. That means you're in different category in sizes and dimensions, which is going to be different kind of fees, which is going to hurt yourself. So you're trying to add something good, and then you're just costing yourself more and more, which is not something that you really would like to do, okay? So please be aware of these things. Do not do those mistakes. Trust me, we have done it before. I have done it out of experience. We got a product, made it heavier, made the size bigger, and this just didn't make sense later on. When I did the FBA calculator and looked at our numbers, it's not the right thing. So pay attention to this. Anyhow, that's a little side note just to make sure you guys are really cool. Now, we have here, guys, if you see, look, he's selling the saddle, and frequently bought together, it's bicycle light set, okay, so headlights, tail lights, and also we have combination bike lock. Now you can do something like that. It's like, hey, I can buy this if I get this one for 30, like here $7.99. That means you can get it for $1 or 50 cents. You can add it, you can make a bundle, everyone buys it, adds a lot of value. Someone comes in and says, oh, everyone's selling a regular, look, everyone's selling a regular bike saddle, and I can be able to add something like that. It's gonna add a value, and it's gonna pop in consumers' eyes, and will be able to buy it, which is really awesome. And the other thing, which is we have the lock here, which is something also you can add if you find it for cheap. Now the other things you can do here, guys, maybe you can build a set, you know, which is you can look if it's really someone out there doing it. So usually what I do, if I launch this product, for example, I did a little bit of differentiation, I can ask my manufacturer, hey, I would like to make a 50 or 100 set of the whole thing together. I can put the saddle, I can put the wrenches, I can put the tail lights, the back light, I can put a beginner's kit, for example, with the lock and everything. And that's also, you can test it yourself, or you can do testing through PPC, which is I don't recommend for main products unless you really have resources and you know how to do it correctly, but it has a lot of disadvantages if you do it. I will be able to touch on that in later episodes, but that's how you do it, frequently bought together. The other thing you can do here is sponsored product, guys. Sponsored products, it's true you're gonna find a lot of products are similar, but sometimes maybe a lot of people that now they have this product targeting feature where other products, for example, like the tail lights, they know that, hey, who's selling this saddle, I can advertise underneath them, because every time someone looking for this, they want to buy this as well. So you will see them coming up here as well, or in the ad section, which is really, really, really cool. Just my computer is a little bit slow, but it's coming, okay? See here, this guy, he did a huge bundle. And also the other thing, do not give me a cheap quality add-on, because that could hurt you. You see your product is phenomenal, and then people you see complaining about your add-on or complaining on your differentiation because you cheaped out. So make sure you do it right, and do not go ahead and just source something cheap just to source it, say, hey, I have differentiation. Okay, so this is another part here where you can find good stuff, but here I'm not finding much. Like this guy is doing a huge bundle actually, but let's see. Premium large and wide bike seat cushion fitting seat up to 10 wide design. Zero bike big size soft exercise basic cushion. So this is maybe only the cushions themselves or the cover. Okay, and look, there's 38 pages. You can go through them and see what's up. Like here, bicycle basket handlebar bag black. This is big, so you cannot do it. This one is too much big. It's sizes, so you cannot do it. Like the woman bike underwear gel. You know, you cannot have it add-on. Like for example, this could be an add-on. You see your phone handle, phone cover, but make sure it's cheap, guys. Do not overdo it. Like you can get the inspiration here. It says, hey, I need bike phone bag, okay, and then you can go ahead in Alibaba and find something cheap that little bit less expensive but still looks good, and you'll be able to add it to your product. So this is very important. And the other thing is here, what other items do customer buy after viewing this? So most likely here you're gonna find you'll be able to use that in a really more advanced way, where you can get those product and you can target them in your ad product ad or ASIN targeting. But sometimes maybe someone looked at this at the bag, for example, and they come to saddle, so you'll be able to target that as well. Now, so this is the first way, is frequently bought together, the sponsored ad, who bought this also bought that. And let me see here, this is not, let me see what else here. For example, you see there's many things here, 4-star and above, which is a new feature. Look here, maybe someone buying those bands and also wants a wristband. That's another idea. Or here, sponsored products related item, which is you can find better here. Look, maybe someone looking for a regular band for head and then they need one for liner for your hat. That's another differentiation. So you need to do it. Look here, look exactly what they're doing. They're doing the headband, the wristband. So maybe you do a kit with that and you'll be good to go, okay? You do that, you have to use your judgment. With the experience, you'll be able to find it more and more, okay? Now let me see what else here we have. Here, for example, also the same thing. Look, we have the glasses, and we have ear muffs, and also we have earplugs. So that could be a bundle. You can do a full bundle, or you can have, if you don't want to go too expensive, you can have the earplugs, the small ones, the foam, and you can add it to the glasses. That's another thing. Like this guy added a cover, so you can get inspiration from here, guys, and see what you can do better, okay? Now, so in Amazon, we discussed the frequently bought together, sponsored products, what other items, and also if you go down, we have sponsored product related to this product, something related to it. It couldn't be, even if it's this, it could be something else. So look at this guy, the differentiation he did a whole cover and bag. Looks like people take them off because they get stolen. Look at this guy has the hat. Okay, the helmet, that's another one, but for sure you're not gonna do it. Look at this pouch now, there's another pouch. See, we're starting to find more. Get through this, guys, go through them. Sponsored product, sponsored related product. It couldn't be the same product, even that a lot of them here, the same product, but you can see those sponsored. This bag, see, Ranger Cycling Adventure Pack. Wow. Okay, so you keep going through this. Look at this, another pouch. So go through these guys and you find the best ideas for differentiation. Now, let's talk about a little bit more advanced things, guys. Okay, I'm not going to go through them all, but we're going to go through a few of them just for you to get an idea, because I don't want to make this episode too long, and but we'll cover anything you want in depth if you want to. Now, for outside finding a product is going to be your best friend, is going to be Pinterest. Okay, so you're going to go to Pinterest and you'll be able to find more related product to your more related product. And now here, if I put Pinterest and I put bike accessories, okay, and I look at what comes up, and I keep looking. Hey, they have this mirrors. Hey, they have this small bell. They have, oh, well, this is a very cool thing. Also here you can get product ideas, which is another thing we can talk about. But here for differentiation, we can use it only, guys. Look at this decals to make it more reflective decals. You see, very small things we can do. Like look here, top cycling essentials, and you can find other things that be related to your product. And you keep doing this for any product, and you will find something better and better and better. Okay. Now the same thing you're gonna do with Alibaba. So Alibaba.com, and you go to the same product. Now you're doing both at the same time. You're finding the product and also you're finding the supplier at the same time. Okay, don't forget Alibaba's search engine, so it's gonna have things. Look, customized relaxed bicycle saddle seat cover. So seat cover for saddle, you can do a very cool thing here. You can have it, I don't know where did it go. Okay, you can do very well with it. You can add your your brand name, so it makes it a little bit more professional. And you come here, lights, okay, but find something cheap, like this one cheap, 19 cents to 55 cents. Not much, guys, you see, something cheap. Okay, find something cheap depending on the product. How expensive is the product? Like this one, $1 to $5. So maybe you can find something, for sure it's not going to be $1, for sure it's going to be $3, $4, but you can find something like this cheap. You find something similar. This one, 30 cents to 40 cents, a little bit of lights, add value, but will do a lot to your product. It will do really significant work and add a lot of perceived value to your product. Okay, now also you can do things through your PPC ads, which is, I can really touch on that a lot. Through your PPC ad, you can be able to differentiate your product very well. If you're really guys interested, leave a comment, give me a like, and I will come up with a PPC ad report and how you differentiate your product through it, which is really going to help you a lot, guys. And also there's another way, by using keyword research tools, you'll be able to find differentiation ideas as well. That's a pro tip. Okay, now let's talk about what I told you guys. Wait until the end and I will share with you the tool that will make your life easier. So this is the bamboo charcoal, which is, we can use that example as well, which is called yassiv.com. If I know how to spell .com correctly, it will be awesome. Okay, yassiv.com. So yassiv.com, guys, what it does is the following. It's basically a database where it has all the products, and you'll be able to find, you can find, let me see here, for example, let me see. Come on. Basically, it's a database where it has all the products and what other related product to this product that you're researching. So you can have more, you can find more related opportunities that you can target, and you'll be able to find ideas of differentiation. Okay, so let's see here. Why is no? I don't know why this one is not working. So here, charcoal air purifying bag. I just typed it in, okay, and I click that button. I'm not a robot. I swear I'm not a robot. And look what happens. Make sure you're always in all, okay, not only in a specific category, in multiple categories, which is really going to help you. I mean, to make sure that you get accurate results. And look now, it's just finding a lot of products that has the same thing with charcoal air purifying bag. Look, guys. Look. This a big web of products that you see what's going on here. Look, we have the charcoal air bag, and look what's coming to it. So here we have those hangers, shape hooks. So anybody who's buying this, also buying the hangers, or buying this, buying the multi-packs. So see, get an idea of multi-pack. People who are buying this, also buying the small ones, the hanging one for your cupboard, for your shoes, okay? And buying those 7 bundle, which has everything in it. And see, this is going to give you more ideas of finding what kind of product you really want to differentiate, or how you differentiate. So let's say here, for example, I'm putting a bike helmet, okay? And let's look what bike helmet is going to come up with and what other related products to it. See, that makes your life easier to find them and to find, and this is true data, because this software says, hey, this product is being purchased, and also other products, these are actually being purchased the same thing. Or this product you were searching, and this product lead me to this product as well. So you see, it's like a spider web, knows everything. And you will know more data that collects, more things you will find. So here, wow, this is a big web or what, man? So I will just come here, for example, if I'm looking at a helmet, I see what coming with the helmet. Is coming those screws, okay, multifunction bike cycling mechanic. If we have this, we have what people also buying. Buying this bike chain lock. If they're doing this, what they else? The chain lock again, buying. So here, from here, you can find even more things. If I'm doing this, what they're buying? Like if they're buying the LED lights, tail lights, what they're buying else? They're buying the mirror. Okay. If they're buying this, what they're buying else? They're buying the water holder. So you see, with this, you can find a lot of things, guys, and it will make your life much easier. This is a very, very good weapon for you guys to use to find the best product to differentiate with, which is really important. So guys, if you like this episodes, please give me some love, give me some likes, subscribe to the channel, join our free Facebook group. And today we talked about differentiation, Amazon FBA differentiation, why it's important, how you differentiate, what type of differentiation, and we talked about the advanced tactics of how you find differentiation, rather not only on Amazon, as also on finding on Pinterest, Alibaba, and also shared with you Yasif. And if you guys want the PPC for how to differentiate product through PPC, which is really important, and through the keyword research tools, please let me know. Leave a comment, share it with the people that you love. Thank you so much, guys. I'll see you next Wednesday at the same time, the same place, and with another tutorial. Take care, everybody.